Hi Taurus, this is your August 23rd through August 29th weekly tarot reading. I do 5 separate spreads in my weekly readings. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship. I'll do an X spread. We'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, subscribe, and donate to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Five of Swords, clarified by the Chariot. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the King of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Swords. In the potential outcome, we have the Star with the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. And we also have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Gemini, or pretty much any sign. This is a general reading. Boy, oh boy, I can interpret this spread quite a few different ways. Scenario number 1, somebody here, I would just have to assume the King of Cups, will be leaving their existing boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other so they could be with you. Or it could be the other way around. You could be leaving someone here so you could be together with this King of Cups. Scenario number 2 is that the two of you would get off on the wrong foot, actually get into a fight, but then they will come back and ask to give it another shot and start all over again. And scenario number 3 is you're dealing with 2 different suitors concurrently. Perhaps you are going out on a date with one person and then going out on a date with another person, and there's nothing wrong with that. And one of them will just be left out in the dust because you will be deciding to move forward with this King of Cups. Alright, so that's what I got for you. These are the scenarios, right? So the Lovers on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right, it could be a Gemini you're dealing with because the Lovers is a personal Gemini card. The Lovers could also be a card of a choice, right? So if you're dealing with 2 different suitors, you'll be deciding between those 2 different suitors. Or if the 2 of you get off on the wrong foot, if the 2 of you get into a fight, when this person comes back and asks to try again, you'll have a choice to whether do it or not, right? The Lovers could be also the love of your life, right? The Lovers is also a soulmate connection card. And the first card that came out is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is a card of a fight. This is a card of a conflict. This is a card of somebody severing ties in a very ugly way. This is the type of a separation where people slam doors into each other's faces, where they say words that are definitely not PG-13 type of words, right? And the Five of Swords is clarified by the Chariot. The Chariot is a card of a victory, or this is a card of somebody moving on or moving forward. So that Five of Swords, like I said, could play out in so many different ways. It could be this King of Cups, whom we'll talk about in just a second, leaving someone so they could be with you, right? Or it could be you leaving someone so that you could be with the King of Cups, or the 2 of you getting to a fight. That happens, you know, 2 very strong-minded, 2 very strong individuals meet and they get into a fight because no one would want to show the other person that they're weak, but then cooler heads prevail, and one of you would come back and say, hey, instead of fighting, why don't we unite? And because if we do unite, we can conquer the world, right? So instead of wasting all this talent, all this energy, why don't we just get the show on the road together, and perhaps something can come out of it, right? So the Nine of Cups right next to the Five of Swords, this is a card of a wish come true, or this is a card of personal satisfaction, and that's what I think the primary meaning of this card in this spread is personal satisfaction. So I do see the 2 of you getting together, no matter what the situation is. Or if you were dealing with 2 different people, then you're going to be leaving one of them behind, and you'll be moving forward with that King of Cups, and that's still personal satisfaction for you, right? So let's talk about the King of Cups at long last. The King of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or it could be somebody mature, in control of their emotions, but at the same time very loving. But this person is not so easy to crack, I guess, because the King of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is somebody who is very straightforward, very direct, and if they have to, they will get into a fight, right? With the Ace of Swords, if they have to, they will cut somebody out of their life. And the Ace of Swords could also be a very straightforward and direct conversation this person will have with you. In the potential outcome, we have the Star with the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. The Star is a personal Aquarius card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Or the Star is all about healing. So if the two of you get off on the wrong foot, the two of you will then later heal the situation and give it another shot. The Star is also a card of a wish come true, and this is usually people wish for or hope for a very long time. The Three of Pentacles right there in the middle, this is when two people collaborate, work together, build a relationship together from the ground up, making sure that foundation is solid, because both parties, both people are want this to succeed. And the Four of Wands, the last card I came out, is one of the commitment or marriage cards. Some people call the Four of Wands the 1111 card. So the two of you could have a very rocky start, or if you're dealing with two people, you may have to get a little harsh with one of the suitors to let them know you are not interested. But I do see the two of you pulling through, so to speak. You two will have a couple of hoops to jump through, but I do see the two of you eventually getting on the same page, because as I was already mentioning, the two of you could definitely have a lot of things in common. You just have to overcome a few things here and there, and then the two of you could definitely move towards a commitment with that Four of Wands being in the potential outcome. Alright, so it looks promising, Taurus, so hopefully it works out. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Taurus, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the 10 of Wands, we have the 6 of Wands, we have the 10 of Cups, and we also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Cancer. So what's important here is that there is two victory cards in the tarot deck, and both of them are on the table. The 6 of Wands right there in the middle, and the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. Two victory cards. The first card that came out is the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is a card of a burden, or some kind of an obstacle, or some sort of a bad news, or a rough patch. So this is what your relationship, where one of you has been going through. But like I said, with the two victory cards, the two of you are winning, the two of you are overcoming, the two of you are basically leaving that burden, that problem, that obstacle in the past. And the 10 of Cups right next to the deck, this is your relationship, or this is your marriage. So to me, this is an indicator that your relationship is going to overcome it, withstand whatever difficulties that are in your way right now. So whatever this obstacle, difficulty, or burden is, and it could be anything, right? Anything, and I mean it. The two of you are going to overcome it. And I do see the two of you working together on that. Two victory cards, one per person. Alright? So yeah, happy for you. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Taurus, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago. So it doesn't have to be the most recent acts. We have the Fool, we have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Cups, we have the Empress, and we also have Judgment on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or you could be dealing with pretty much anybody. So this person is going to come in and try to get back into your good graces, right? So Judgment on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. This is a card of somebody coming back from the past. Right, the Fool, the first card I came out, it's all about second chances. This person will ask for forgiveness and a second chance. Then we also have the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Cups. The Page of Pentacles, this is an apology card right there. And at the same time, the Page of Pentacles is something tangible, something you can touch. So there will be something attached to that apology. It could be in a box or a basket or what have you. Right? The Knight of Cups, clarifying the Page of Pentacles. It could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or the Knight of Cups is genuine, authentic love for coming from this person. So this person is still deeply in love with you. The Empress right next to the deck, that is you, Taurus. That is definitely you. The Empress is somebody who does not require an introduction because everybody knows who the Empress is. That's the way they see you. They're putting you up on a pedestal. They realize they made a huge mistake because you're such an amazing Taurus. They should have never left you, or whatever they did, they should have never compromised this connection. And now, like I said, I do get this feeling that they will be asking for forgiveness, like a lot. All right, and I think it is going to be up to you whether to allow this person back into your life, but this person is almost desperate to get you back. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Taurus, this week. We have the Ace of Swords, we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Hierophant, and we have the Eight of Pentacles with the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with another Taurus. So this week you will have an amazing offer, or even two different offers. It could be two new job offers, new investment opportunity offers, or it could be happening within your existing workplace. So you could be getting a promotion, you could be getting a bonus. You're definitely being recognized here. Or if these are two different jobs, then they really want you on board, pretty much, right? We've got two aces on the table. This is either that same offer, just one offer, but they really want you, or two different equally good offers. The Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, on top of that Ace of Wands, this is a card of work, business, and finances. The Nine of Cups right there in the middle, this is a card of a wish come true, or this is a card of personal satisfaction. And the Hierophant, the last card that came out right next to the deck, that is your personal card, Taurus. And it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading. That means you're the one in charge, you're the one calling the shots, and everything pretty much revolves around you. And that's exactly what I see here. So, a great week. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Taurus, this week. We have the Six of Cups, we have the Six of Swords, we have the Queen of Wands, and we also have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So what you're not expecting is this Queen of Wands making a reappearance in your life, right? This is somebody from your past. It could be your ex, it could be somebody you used to work with, it could be your ex-friend, somebody you went to school with, whatever. So for some reason the two of you lost touch, and now this person wants you back in their life. They want to reconnect, right? So the Six of Cups, the first card that came out, it's a card of somebody coming back from the past. And the Six of Swords right next to it is talking about pretty much the same thing. This is them. They could be literally dropping by. Right? The Six of Swords, this is them coming back to you. The Fool on the bottom of the deck, this is a card of a second chance. Right? So they do want to reconnect with you. They want to reconcile with you, reestablish this connection with you. And like I said, the Queen of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it could be your ex co-worker, or it could be your friend, a family member, pretty much anybody. What's important is that this person wants you back in their life, and that's what you're not expecting this week, Taurus. Alright, so that's what I got for you for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Don't forget to check out my other videos on this channel. And other than that, Taurus, have an amazing week. And there you have it. This was your tarot reading for this time period. I hope it resonated with you and helps you live a better life one way or the other. Thank you for watching, sharing, and subscribing.